welcome to another episode of Disqualified.
I forgot my prop.
I am Beltless Trevin, joined by the man who sometimes forgets his belts, and that's our two-time prediction, or our double predictions champion, Caleb.
Well, it is also a two-time double champ, but also it's a lot to carry around. You know, I wish someone would take the responsibility off of me, but no one can beat me.
We'll see at Survivor Series. And Gordon and Zach are behind the camera. That is Gordon, our editor-in-chief, and Zach, our cameraman and producer.
You should also put Beltless in front of their names, because all of y'all are beltless.
I mean, he right.
Am I wrong? Tell me when I'm telling lies. Tell me when I'm telling lies. I didn't open my drink. Sorry, audience. Try the new creamy holiday vanilla.
We're not sponsored.
No, we're not. But it's good. Take 2 sips, though. The first sip will...
First sip throws you for a loop. And speaking of throwing you for a loop, we are here to talk about Monday Night Raw. And oh boy, this one throws for a loop.
It is, for last time, the GOAT will be in Boston. So you know how we have to kick off the show with Triple H?
And he spends a good 10 minutes glazing the F out of Cena.
I don't like the spotlight.
But then
I'll kick off Monday Night Raw.
And then he hands it off to Cena, who's here celebrating with his hometown.
He said the GOAT, someone that I've stood across the ring from countless times. And I was like, there's no way they're going to bring Ric Flair out. I was like, there's no way he's glazing Cena this hard. Because
No, he was glazing Cena that hard.
He glazed Cena a lot hard. I mean, you know.
He did take a jab at the IWC during this promo.
That he said everyone has opinions. Yeah, that's kind of like an inherent human thing. But like, sorry. Sometimes your shows fucking suck. This one was decent, except for the men's war games setup that we'll get to later. But first, we have to get into John Cena addressing the crowd.
Yep, and he's like, look, I'm glad to be back. And he announces that on December 13th, his going away Saturday night's main event, which is insane to say, he announces that most of the match card will be main roster versus NXT stars. And we're like, hold up, what?
Yeah, so, I actually, in the spirit of friendly exhibition, I'm down to still predict. But instead of putting one of the belts on the line, let's put a point on the line. And since I don't have a point, if I win, I choose someone to get a point.
Oh, boy.
I'm down for this. If you lose, if you win, you get a point taken off.
Ooh.
If you win, you get a point taken off.
I will agree to these terms if you are still a double champion at Survivor Series.
Yeah, because if it comes
After
down
Survivor Series.
if it comes down to it, I'm down to do it belt for belt.
Yes.
A unification match.
Yes, right after we separate them, potentially. But, hey, here we are.
Gotta do what you gotta do, content. But, John Cena comes out, and you know he's wearing a lovely Boston Celtics getup.
Yep.
The banner t-shirt representing each of his title wins. Or each of his world title wins, excuse me.
Yep, and he's in his classic jorts, and we're like, there were some dirt sheet reports about he might have a match in his last time in Boston, and it's like, it's Boston, it makes sense, it's probably going to be our main event, and all of a sudden he gets interrupted by none other...
Mysterio!
Dun, dun,
Yeah, here comes Dominic Mysterio, you know, the king of the luchadores, the greatest Mysterio of all time, you know, AAA Mega Campeone, the WWE Intercontinental Champion.
Which he points out is a belt Cena never won, and he claims like he ain't so much of a GOAT and leaves some room for the Young Bucks, the old man.
And he, before saying this though, he goes up to Triple H and he goes, Hunter, we have to talk. calling your boss by his first name is a good way to get your ass beat.
Yeah.
Especially in the WWE.
Yeah.
So Cena interrupts and he says, look, we got off to the wrong foot. Welcome to Boston.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
And Dominic says, look here. Your time is up. Let the grown folks speak.
And Cena's just like,
Fine speech.
and
But you forgot who you're facing. You forgot where we are. He said, if it's in Boston tonight, I am invincible. You can throw whatever you want at me, but I will not go down.
and
Dom says, look, I'll take you on any time.
Any
place,
era.
Any era.
I will stand on top of you.
And
Triple H walks up and he's like, so Dom, interesting you say that, because I like this era.
He said, this era is good. This place is good. And I can't think of a better time than right now.
Give me a zebra.
yeah, and here comes a referee. And for the WWE Intercontinental Championship, it is John Cena, the GOAT, the Unseen 17, the greatest of all time, sharing this moment in Boston with all of us one last time.
Versus the King of the Luchadores, defending his Intercontinental Championship, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
And let me tell you right fucking now, match of the fucking night. Absolute cinema. They went toe to toe. Dominic actually held his own. No Judgment Day interference. He tried playing dirty right at the end and it misfired on him.
Yep.
It was the perfect way for Dom to defend the title this night. So, Dom is on top most of the match because he's young. He's spry. And this means, this is not looking good for Dom. But,
Yeah.
Dom tries to get some chicanery going. So he unties the turnbuckle pad on the left bottom.
Yep.
On the side of the ring.
And while the ref is fixing that up, he goes and grabs a chair, realizes the ref is at a decent spot with the turnbuckle, so instead of hitting Cena, he does the classic Eddie of smash, toss, feint. And Cena puts down the chair, co-feints with him.
He says, you can't do it. This has happened to me before already. He said, I know what's going to happen. And he just puts the chair down.
Yep, and the ref goes to Dom first, being like, did you introduce the chair? And like, Dom's like, no, he hit me with it. And then...
No, first the ref checks on Dom. Then he checks on Cena. And while he's checking on Cena, Dom...
He's like, oh shoot, he did the Eddie. And then Cena makes eye contact with Dom and just does a wink that the camera catches.
Yep. Then Dom goes to grab the chair and goes to attack Cena. The ref grabs it, takes it out of the ring.
Yep. AA.
Cena goes for the AA attempt. Dom is holding onto the ropes. The ref, like a fucking idiot, walks right where Dom's feet are going to be if Cena pulls him out. Well, that's what happens. Dom's feet blast the ref. AA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, it was AA into STF, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dom taps out. Cena starts celebrating, but realizes, oh shoot, the ref was out.
And right here, I'm like, oh fuck.
Dom's retaining.
Cena's not going to be Grand Slam.
Yep. So then, while Cena's panicking about a ref not being there, drop kick to drop him into 619 position. 619 frog splash. Cena rolls him up, hoists him into the AA position. AA, get me a new ref.
Give me a new ref. Dom is still down at this time. Not a cover. Give me a new ref. Ref runs down, slides in. 1, 2, 3.
And new Intercontinental.
And finally a fucking Grand Slam champion.
The GOAT.
Yeah,
The Unseen 17. I forget what number Grand Slam champion he is technically in the company.
I'd say
15th?
15th or 16th. I think.
Yeah. John Cena!
Yeah. Man, what a fucking ride. Now, people, of course, are complaining that Dom got buried. He did not get buried. Losing clean does not mean you're buried.
No, losing to John Cena should be an effing badge of honor. And he's also 26. He's got decades ahead of him in this business.
And people are complaining that, yeah, he lost the title. Cool. He lost the belt.
He has another one to defend.
He has another one to defend. One that's a world championship of another promotion that WWE owns, of course. But, like, he has the world ahead of him, and you're making it seem like his ceiling is the IC title with how much you're complaining that he lost.
No, they are obviously... If you are watching the show weekly, you can tell they are putting so many chips on Dom. He will be a world champ within the next 2 years. I will put money on that.
Yeah.
Non-AAA world champ. I mean WWE world champ.
I think it was a perfect way to open the show.
Yep.
And it was just a banger of a match.
Yep.
If I was rating this, it's a 5-star match.
Yes. And now, Cena now has a belt that the winner of this tournament will get a shot at.
Yeah. Here's how the second AA came into things. So, Cena is celebrating. Dom knocks him down. He goes to grab the title.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes to hit Cena with the title. Cena ducks, hits the AA, throws the title out. Ref comes down, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dom has a long career ahead of him. Cena, this is going to go for IC title at the end. Now I really want Sheamus to win.
Yes, but it also means we have 3 dates left. We have next week's Raw, Survivor Series, and then that bittersweet Saturday night's main event.
Yep, but, everything must come to an end. But we're just getting started with this show. So, next we have the John Cena Last Time Is Now tournament first round matchup. It is Rusev taking on Damian Priest, who is sporting a nice red contact in his left eye.
Because he is selling all the left eye attacks he has taken at the hands of Aleister Black.
Would you not just want, a full eye coverage one that, makes it bloodshot? And not red pupil? Or red iris?
Yeah. It was a ring around the iris, so, I don't know. But the story of this match was... A lot of people were favoring Damian because he's been on the up and up recently.
He's a former world champion.
Yep. But the story of this match is while Priest was favorited, he is suffering that left eye injury. His vision, he has lost half of his vision. Sure, he's a powerhouse, but he's got to see to hit ya.
Mm-hmm.
And Rusev plays to that left eye injury until they're, going toe-to-toe, going bout for bout, until Priest misfires a haymaker into Rusev, rope bouncing for a Mashka kick for the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, pretty decent match.
We were both surprised they gave it to Rusev.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Priest. I was like, okay, you don't have Rusev move on. But I think that's just to have Rusev lose to... did we get Sheamus v. Rusev? Are they on the... We haven't seen an official bracket yet, so we don't know what side they're on.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they will reveal the official bracket once all 8 first-round matches are done, maybe. But here we are. Speaking of here we are, around this moment in the show, I turned to Caleb and was like, we only have 2 Monday Night Raws before War Games, and we have yet to set up something. Well, here we are!
Yeah, here comes your World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk, and he said, I'm not dressed for a match, I'm dressed for a fight.
And I want that idiot Logan Paul who decided to sucker punch me with brass knuckles.
Hey, yo!
And he's like, no, cut your music and get down here so I can do to you what you did to me.
Yeah, and Logan just goes on to say a bunch of nonsense, really.
Until he officially announces he's a part of the Vision.
Yay! We replaced Seth Rollins with Logan Paul, everybody.
Everyone has been memeing Seth Rollins sitting at home watching the show. That's who you replaced me with?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least he can wrestle.
Yeah.
And he's under Paul Heyman.
I don't think that does anything.
That
It's gonna do
Curtis
that.
Axel was underneath Paul Heyman, and where the fuck is he?
Ryback was
You
under
remember
Paul Heyman.
Curtis Axel?
Yeah, but look, Logan Paul is fairly
Cesaro
up.
was also underneath.
Logan Paul
Paul
is
Heyman.
fairly up.
There was
A lot of
also
people
Luther Reigns that was underneath Paul Heyman, I think, at one point.
He's the GOAT.
There's
He ate
been-
these before.
There's been a lot of Paul Heyman guys. We can really only remember 4 of them. And one of them's out injured.
And there's never been a Paul Heyman girl, so.
Yeah. But yeah, basically this leads to the Vision coming out, and CM Punk clearly is still looking for the fight, but the number games are against him until the camera pans back to the ring, and at his side is one main event Jey Uso.
Who looks very uninterested in being there.
Yep. Vision still circle around, go for the bout, and then we hear Cody's music? Why the F he here? But he comes out and they brawl out. Vision retreat. The 3 baby faces approach Adam Pearce being like, look, we're sick of the Vision. We're sick of these games. And Adam Pearce is like, are you saying what I think I'm saying? And then Punk says, Regal!
War Games!
Thanks, Regal.
I think that's
Yeah.
a pretty good War Games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yep.
it's made official.
Yep. The 2 teams for the men's War Games has been officialized. Now we only have 3 of the 5 members for both sides. And I don't know what the 2 blank spots are going to be for either side.
Streets are crying. LA Knight spot got replaced by Cody. There's 2 spots open, you dumb fucks.
We know one of the slots in Team Babyface Hodgepodge is going to be Roman.
So, either, and hear me out, it's either going to be LA Knight, Jimmy Uso, or John Cena. That's going to be it.
For the...
I don't want to say LA Knight's getting punished, but they also did cut his commercial promo.
break promo short.
But it's hard for me to defend LA Knight. Like, yes, I want him to get his spots, but at the same time, I'm not the biggest fan of his work.
The hype has died.
The hype has died. There's people online saying that Dominic is just trying to reheat Eddie's nachos, and what is LA Knight trying to do with Stone Cold and The Rock?
Seriously, like...
No, watch a LA Knight promo and tell me anything original that comes out of his mouth.
Besides, yeah.
Eddie's nachos.
It's what it is.
Yeah. But people are saying that for the Vision's last 2 slots, some people are saying the 3 big names I'm seeing are Brock, Aleister Black, and Drew.
Well, Drew is out for pre-production of Highlander.
Ooh.
So, and Dave Bautista, who is also in the movie, said he's been doing months of sword training, so I don't know if McIntyre actually knows how to use a sword, but he's gone. He's one of the main characters in the new Highlander, so he's gone.
Yeah.
He's done.
The
for probably
suspension
the year.
angle was for a reason.
He's probably done for the year. Maybe a Rumble return, but then he's done again. I don't know how long it's going to take him to film Highlander.
Yeah. But yeah, Black because of the obvious angle with Cody on SmackDown, and Brock because of Heyman announcing him at WrestlePalooza.
Can we just scrap War Games as a needed match? I think it should be when it's called for.
Yeah. Like
I
Hell in the
think
Cell.
now, this is the best year that you could have done brand versus brand. You want to know why?
Because you forgot to do the draft you promised to do.
So people have been on these rosters for over a year. Kind of have brand loyalty.
Yeah.
Except for probably like LA Knight and Sami Zayn because they got swapped.
Yeah. And I don't have a transition, but speaking of brand loyalty, your Raw's Women's World Champ.
I don't have a segue, so let me. Yeah, Stephanie Becker is taking on Raquel Rodriguez of the Judgment Day for the Women's World Championship.
It was aight.
Is I. Raquel has made leaps and bounds in the ring over the year.
Yep, but it was another classic David and Goliath match.
Yeah, Stephanie did overcome the odds in the end to win. The most notable part about this is Nikki Bella turning heel after the match on Stephanie Becker.
Yep, Yep, and people are saying that the fifth woman, I'm saying just keep the Women's War Games 4v4 this year again. But people are saying the fifth slots for both teams are going to be Steph and Nikki, and I'm like, just keep it 4v4 and let these two have a normal 1v1 for the title match. I get long-term storytelling, but you don't got to overextend your stay.
I read this, and I need to go back and double-check. But apparently, the world title hasn't been defended since 2015 at Survivor Series.
Any world title?
Any world title.
That's insane.
Because and I kind of remember, I kind of understand why, at least from 2016 to like 2020. They would do brand v brand.
Yeah.
Just be champion v champion.
And then it transitioned to War Games, and the world champ was always in the War Games match.
I hate it. Just
wait a minute. A woman's world title got defended in 2023. We just looked at the 2023 match card.
That got defended. Yep.
Yeah. Internet lied to you.
But next, we get our second first-round matchup in the John Cena Last Time Is Now tournament. It is Sheamus taking on Shinsuke Nakamura.
This match was short and sweet, but still banged.
Hard-hitting?
Yeah.
Hard-hitting.
Yeah, no, both Sheamus hard-hitting Shinsuke and Shinsuke hard-hitting Sheamus.
Sheamus picks up the win.
Yep. With a brogue kick for the 1-2-3 from out of nowhere, though. Shinsuke was going for like his double roundhouse combo, hit it, and Sheamus bounced off the ropes into a brogue kick from out of nowhere.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, two more first-round matchups have landed. They are... I'm going to get the one that I really want to go plan out last. Solo versus a mystery opponent. And Javon Evans taking on Gunther. Why?
Why are you doing
It's going to be a good match, but why? It just signals that Javon is losing.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you're going to have Gunther in his return match lose to an NXT superstar. There's no fucking way in hell. So what the fuck was the point in putting Javon against Gunther? Makes no sense. Cool. He's going to get a showcase out of it, and that's good. But it
leaves a bad taste in my mouth, especially because I'm a Gunther hater too.
It's just stupid, dude. It's just stupid. Especially because it seems like this is just going to come down to Gunther v. Cena and Gunther taking the IC title again. And if that's where you slot Gunther in because you don't trust him to play with the big guys because he didn't in this world heavyweight when he had it, that's cool.
His one world title match was in his second reign. His only title defense during his second reign. CM Punk immediately lost it. Played with one of the big names and immediately got kicked.
It seems like they don't trust Gunther with the big guys, and I don't understand because I feel like he slots in there perfectly. But hey, if you just want to take another main roster monster and make him a mid-card muncher, you go right ahead, bud. But yeah, so it's going to be Gunther going over Javon, and whoever's the mystery opponent is probably going over Solo.
Yeah. Who do you think the mystery name is? Because now we have two mystery names.
People are saying it's either Zack Ryder or Joe Hendry. I think it's Nick Nemeth. I also would not be surprised if we hear woo woo woo. I wouldn't be surprised.
A hot take on the internet are people saying that because he showed up in TNA for a match, Zeal.
Nah, I don't think so. I think they'd ID him before they do anything, and they probably put him on NXT.
But hey, a man can hope.
A man can hope. But next we get our main event of the evening. It is for your WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. We have the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane taking on the champions, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair.
Who I believe now have broken the defense record.
About that. So, remember when you said they're going to beat the Kabuki Warriors?
Yeah, I was wrong.
Yeah, we have new tag champs, everyone.
Yeah, to be fair, there was outside interference from the SmackDown team of Nia Jax and Lash Legend.
Mm-hmm.
This was still a decent bout before that. A cool spot that happened was we saw a double natural selection attempt, except the one Charlotte was hitting was rolled into an Asuka lock by Asuka. And it's like, dang!
Mm-hmm.
That's sick.
Yeah. How did the Kabuki Warriors pick up the win?
After the distraction from Nia and Lash, Kyrie actually picks up the win with Asuka holding Charlotte in place for the insane elbow, reverse DDT combo that they now do and is now basically their tag finisher for the 1, 2, 3. And then brawl ensues with Nia and Lash basically taking it to Charlotte and Bliss. The Kabukis look on like a little wary, being like, can we leave with the title? And then Nia and Lash are like, you want to get in on this? And they're like, F it, sure.
So they start jumping the former champs. And here comes Io Sky for the save.
Yep, taking it to the Kabuki Warriors. But of course, numbers game are against her. And of course, it becomes apparent when Nia, David and Goliath, Io basically.
This is my brutality.
You hurt my Pookie.
Here comes Rhea motherfucking Ripley. She is back.
She takes the fight to the 4 heel woman, taking them all out of the ring. Razor's edging Kyrie all the way over the rope into the 3 other women, asks for a mic, and just looks them dead in the eye and says, War Games!
You didn't do it.
War Games!
Yeah.
There you go. Put some bass in your chest. And yeah, that's it for your episode of Monday Night Raw. A pretty decent one. Only thing that I didn't like was the booking of the men's war game. Probably best for Raw of the year, maybe? Other than Netflix premiere?
Yeah.
No, Netflix had Hogan on it. Never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over. I am your double predictions champion. That is NXT and main roster predictions champion, 2-time champ Caleb. That is Beltless Trevin. Behind the camera is Beltless Gordon and Beltless Zach, our editor and our cameraman and producer. And we will see you next time. Thank you for your time and peace.
Bye.